year ago. I had a couple Arlo cameras, love them, they're great. But I have to change the batteries in those. I have to do that about every 4 months. So I wanted to find a camera that was solar. I'm like, it'd be so great, because I need 2 more cameras. I bought one of these because it was the 1-pack we were offering. Today we're doing the 2-pack. Already 24 people have picked it up, and with good reason. This is the best price anywhere in America, okay? If you go on any website and you look for this Eufy, the S40, all right, with the 2K and the lights and the solar, one camera is $199. We're doing 2 for $199. Why did I pick up one when I picked it up? Like I told you, I never have to worry about recharging a battery. It's got a built-in battery that is recharged by the sun. There's a solar panel, and you can see it right on top there. All right, number 2, okay? I never have to pay any monthly fees. It has built-in storage. There's an 8-gigabyte card that comes with it, right? All your videos are stored there. So if somebody breaks into your house, steals your newspaper, puts their doggy poop bag in your recycle thing, you'll know who they are, and you can take it right out and you can check it right away. The other thing, color night vision, not just black and white. And bad guys will come out at night, right? So you can see, and crystal clear 2K detail. My Arlo cameras are 1080p. This is 2K. This is way, way, way better resolution, okay? So those are other features. Spotlights. My cameras that I have right now, other than my Eufy, don't have spotlights. I want people to know that they're being seen, and the spotlights are triggered upon motion. You can hold your phone up, you get the little app, it's all free, and you can check out your property at any time, no matter where you are in the world. You can start up your cameras and you can check it out, okay? We are doing a 2-pack. Here's the best part. With the cameras that I have, my Arlo cameras, they work together. They have a hub. That's what connects it with the Wi-Fi, right? Everything is built in. So these cameras can be separated. So I can use this camera for my house. I can give this one to my mom and she can use it. Each one is its own individual camera. They will work together, all right? But you can give one away. These are 50% off our original price. The last time I aired this 2-pack, I have my card, $249, and it was a good deal. Today, it is the lowest price. It will not go any lower. You get 2 cameras, together or separate, for $199.99. No maintenance. Built-in LED lights, all right? 2K resolution. Free shipping and handling. Unbelievable. Bill Duggan, one of our electronics experts, who I've known for many, many years. Oh, what did I forget to say?
The alarm.
It has a siren. My cameras don't have sirens.
Right?
It's got it all, Bill.
It
Welcome.
does.
Yeah.
That's just it. There's a lot of options in home security. We need it now more than ever, because we're getting out of the house. We want eyes on our property, on the kids, on our valuables. Eufy has been winning award after award because they're taking all that technology and they've refined it, they've redesigned it, and they've elevated it without costing us more money on the monthly in terms of batteries, in terms of storage. So this is your entire camera. The camera right up there has your solar panel, needs a few hours a day of direct sunlight, and it's gonna keep it charged up. 2K quality, that's pretty much the highest resolution out there in a home security system. Next thing is what you'd get in your television. So then you have your nice camera there. You have that bright illumination, which you can control, which can be motion activated or not, and yes, it even has that siren. But the fact that it's a smaller footprint, you can put it anywhere outside your house, even inside your house. That's one thing you have to realize. It's an outdoor camera. It has been tested for all the credentials of being durable, to withstand the snow, withstand the heat and all of that, but also, because it's a nice discrete footprint, can be used inside your house as well. So Eufy's really redesigned everything that we appreciate. More importantly, it's the value today, because this camera alone could be a $200 system. And remember, it's not just a camera. It is a system in and of itself. You can place it anywhere, just get a few hours of sunlight, you keep an eye on the kids or the dog, whatever's out there in the backyard, monitor it remotely when you're on vacation or at work. I love the fact that it does have that color night vision because of that bright spotlight, which, you know, we all have gone out and bought those, you know, security lights, so if someone goes across the driveway or walks up to the door, it'll scare them away. This doesn't just scare them away. It records the footage. It has the quality of 2K, so you can see license plates and you can see logos and colors accurately. But normally, to get all of these features in a camera, I'm gonna tell you, it's not a pretty camera. It's not a pretty system. Eufy has made this pretty, HSN has made it affordable, and that interactivity in terms of being able to set this up wherever you want, or more importantly, interact with the app, that's really what matters, because it is a simple system. Simple yet powerful.
And it's easy to mount. Look, this is it right here. A couple of screws. That's all it takes. okay? And you can mount it, you know, it's meant to be outdoors, so you can mount it like, you know, you want to make sure it gets a little bit of sun.
Right.
You know what's great about these two? They only need 2 hours a day of sun.
That's it.
All the other cameras I've seen that are solar gotta have 5 or 6 hours.
Right.
So even if it just gets a couple of hours, or even if it's a cloudy day, it'll still get sunshine. But mounting it, you could put it in a tree, you know, as long as it gets some sun. I'm gonna buy these today, because I'm gonna get 2.
Smart.
I paid, for the one that I got before, I think I paid $149. This is 2 for $199.
And that's just
It's a steal.
The value is right now. And what I appreciate about it, we're gonna be getting out. Spring break, summertime, I wanna have eyes on the property, but I don't wanna have to be stuck to the property. Or, you know, just stuck seeing if the kids are coming and going, because they're gonna be home for summertime. The first security system I got, Guy, I literally was in the attic, under the house, running cables and cords, and 3 hours of customer service to set it up.
Right.
You don't want that. You don't have to deal with that with Eufy.
No wires.
No wires, no extra batteries. So you see, I have a 3-camera system, because when we offered this before, we only offered 3 at a time. Now you're saving money because it's a 2-pack. So boom, I'm gonna come over here. You see the quality of what Guy is, I'm shooting Guy right over there with my camera, which is great. It's gonna record it. I can turn on that spotlight, or he turns on that spotlight, which is nice and easy.
That's a bright spotlight.
And the thing is, you can turn it down, you can turn it up. It's about 600 lumens, which is great. And yes, you do have the siren and everything. But what really the value comes in is at the end of the day when it's like, what just happened on my front porch? All of this stuff that is stored in here, it is not stored in the cloud. I'm not paying for extra monitoring and all of that. And it's one thing if it was, you know, I'm at the restaurant and all of a sudden something was triggered. The big value, if you ask me, is I come over here, here's my security, actually I'm gonna show you my security system. So here's my backyard. And the thing is, I can easily see it. I'm not home, but I can see what's happening. And the value is when I come down here and I'm looking at what's happened in my backyard. Am I looking at what happened today or tomorrow or yesterday or all week? Nope, I'm going back January, December. I'm going all the way back because all that storage is stored on here. The storage length is gonna depend on how many triggers you have, and look what happens. I'm going back to Thanksgiving weekend, and what was I doing? I was over here and I was setting up the Christmas lights.
So that's a history of what's going on in your house.
History, and it was stored on there for free. And that's what's great about it. So no monthly storage, because it stores locally, which is great. I can download it, I can upload it. And remember, the other thing you're gonna save money on? Have you ever had a camera hung up high because you want that big wide view? You're getting up on a ladder all the time to take it down to either recharge it or to replace the batteries. That solar panel keeps it charged. And actually, I'm gonna show you that backyard camera one more time because this is what's great about it. Here's this footage. I'm on a covered porch. It doesn't get sunlight all day long, but you know, right as it's going down in the evening, it gets a couple hours. And this is what's great about it. Can you see what's happening? It's getting recharged just by a few little hours of sunlight a day. And that's a savings at the end of the day too.
Let me ask you this, Bill. So if I put this, I'm gonna obviously put one on my front porch, right? Let's say I get a delivery from HSN, or I get it, you know, I obviously shop with Amazon too. Let's say I get a delivery. Can I communicate?
Yeah, two-way talk, no problem.
So I can talk to the guy at the door and be like, hey, do me a favor. Put it over on my deck. I don't want to leave it on the front porch.
Right.
Oh, that's brilliant.
So you see that wide field of view, you can see what's happening. There is two-way talk. I can turn on and off the light. I love the fact that I can turn on and on the siren as well. Here's my little microphone. You can hear the audio, which come down here and you see you have your siren, you have your two-way talk, you have your night vision. And remember, it's easy to set up. That's the outdoor camera. Actually, I'm gonna walk over to the outdoor camera because was there a knock at the door? Is there someone there, or is the dog ready to come in? Boom, you can see what's happening. Oh, I left the light on too, the light's over there. But you can see what's happening. Because remember, it's a wide field of view, but it's also the quality of that picture. It's 2K resolution, not just high definition. So if you had a security system, you've tried them before, it is refined and elevated. Because remember those nice systems out there, or you wanted a light in the backyard? It's something like this. And if I wanted a light in the backyard, I could only put it where I had power because I had to run cables and cords to it. And you know, maybe it has motion sensor, doesn't have a camera. If I wanted to take it off the grid and put it somewhere else where there wasn't any wiring, it was more all of a sudden hanging this and hiding this in the house or around the house, not with the Eufy.
See, that's,
it's an all-in-one.
Nobody's going to want to do that.
No,
I mean, if
nor are you going to put it inside too.
If you have to mount a separate solar panel, I mean, that defeats the whole purpose, because now it's like, I mean, I want this to be sleek, and I want it to be relatively concealed. I don't want a big giant camera in front of my house, but I do want people to come up to the door and be like, oh, okay, there's somebody watching. And at nighttime, see, that's the problem with my cameras. They don't have spotlights. So if somebody comes up to my door at night, and it could be a late night delivery, could be somebody I don't want at my door, immediately that motion activated light turns on and they're like, okay, see ya, bye-bye, right? It hits on every bell and whistle. This won all these big awards at the Consumer Electronics Show.
Year after year.
Best new product, all this different stuff.
Innovative.
Because people all want to know what's going on their property, right? But then it's, all right, how much am I going to get for this price? If I spend $200, am I going to get one camera? Am I going to get night vision? Am I going to get color night vision? Am I going to get lights? The biggest reason for me, I don't have to change the batteries. That's a big deal because mine, I have to get on a step ladder to change the batteries. And Bill, I got to do that every 3.5 months. And I have 2 cameras, and they go off at different times.
My mom had a camera where every time she would run back to the house, I'd be like, Mom, don't forget to recharge the camera. You got to recharge the camera.
Yeah.
And the thing is, you want to be able to not have to worry about that, and you won't have to worry about that. So boom, we brought down the lights in the studio. We're going to show you the power of the color night vision. It's an easy system to set up. You're getting so many features where normally one camera is a $200 security system, but you're getting 2 cameras at a better price. That's really where the big deal comes in. So boom, we've turned off the lights, and the thing is what you're gonna notice, here's Guy on the camera. But because he tripped the security light and that light's gonna come on, not only are you gonna see at night, but you get that full color vision, which is so nice and easy.
And you can, I mean, normally you see black and white, right? And black and white, it's kind of hard to make out detail, but you can see my face.
Totally see your face.
You know who it is, right? I mean, look at this.
And that's exactly what you want. You want to be able to see the details, that 2K quality. Remember, not just the wider field of view, but
I'm way up high, but normally I'd be like probably down here.
Little prowler right down there, right?
See?
And the thing is, that's what we want to be able to capture. And remember, it's not a big eyesore on your front porch or wherever you put it.
No.
I'm going to switch over to another camera. Very good looking. Come over here. Here's our big, I have one in the living room. Can you even see where it is in the living room? I'm going to turn on our camera, our light, boom. See how you just get more field of view? You can see more of the action of the kids playing or arriving home and they haven't turned on the lights yet.
He's in pitch black.
Pitch black.
All right.
And the thing is, we want to be able to make it easy to see, which is great at nighttime on the front porch, wherever you place it. But what I want to show you, actually, we're going to bring the lights back up because I want you to see where this camera is. Because that's the best part about this. It's not a big eyesore in terms of in our house or outside. And that's another nice feature of this. It's not just an outdoor camera. It's not just an indoor camera. It can really be versatile. I don't know if you guys can see it, if we can even go wider or even over here. But can you see where our security system is inside the house? It's on the mantle. It's so discreet and so nicely placed because it doesn't, I'm gonna turn on the light so you actually can, it'll stand out a little bit more. But boom, this is where you have fun with that technology. Boom, see the light over my shoulder?
Yeah, there it is.
That's where it is. And the thing is, you can see that nice wide field of view. I'm gonna set off that alarm since we're in studios, you guys can hear it. Come over here, set off that alarm. Because remember, it has that, you can set off the siren, boom, nice, bright, loud. It's gonna scare them off the front porch, off the backyard. And all of these settings, you can totally customize it. Maybe you don't want the alarm because the kids are gonna trip it off. But you see this wide field of view where you can really capture a lot. Pinch and zoom to see, oh, there we are. Here we go.
It's awesome.
And look at that
quality.
quality.
How clear. Yeah.
And that quality
That's
and upgrade
2K.
we all appreciate.
That's 2K.
So what's the difference?
All right, so we've got about 3 or 4 minutes left. Here's what I'll tell you. I sleep better at night knowing that my cameras are outside. And I live in a nice neighborhood, whatever. Maybe you live in a nice neighborhood. It doesn't matter. Wherever you live, there's going to be an element of people that are, especially in nicer neighborhoods, people are going to come to think, okay, there's nice stuff here. I'm going to come. I sleep well on my pillow at night, knowing that I've got cameras outside. If you're retired, you know, maybe you're a senior, and you're like, you worry about things like that. You worry. Maybe you came out and your newspaper was gone, and you'd like to know who took my newspaper. It's so nice to be able to just check your camera, go right out, because you have your little library right on your phone or on your tablet, and you can check. And you never have to pay a monthly fee, ever, for nothing. There's no service with this. You are the service. Because you can put in, we give you the 8 gigabyte card.
It's actually preloaded. It's
already in there. So you get 8 gigabytes of storage, all right? And it's basically on a loop, so you can get rid of the old stuff and you can keep the new stuff. So if something happened 2 weeks ago, and somebody says, let's say a UPS guy says, hey, I delivered that. I never got it. Go back and look on your camera and see if somebody took it off your porch, right? It's all about safety and security. It's about feeling more comfortable in your home because you never know what's gonna happen, all right? It's $40 to get 2 cameras home. That's the flex pay. It's free shipping and handling. You gotta get these. I'm gonna buy 2 today. I already have 1. So I've got 2 Arlo cameras. I have 1 on my porch, 1 on my front, on my deck. I have a Eufy in the backyard, but I have a side yard where there's window access. I'm gonna grab 2 of these. Remember, I don't have to use them together. I'm gonna keep 1 for myself. I'm probably gonna give 1 to my mom, or I might give 1 to Danny's girlfriend, Lily. She's got an apartment.
Yeah.
And she doesn't have a camera. And she's a single girl, 22 years old, nurse. She gets home late at night. I mean, this is about taking care of you and your family, all right? It's free shipping and handling. You have 30 days to try it out. The setup is, you'll have these things set up in 10 minutes.
If that.
I mean, it's 2 screws into the wall, and then just set the camera wherever you want to put it. You never have to charge it. It's solar powered. It has color night vision. It has built-in spotlights. It's got, hands down, more features than any other camera that we carry here. It's half price today. I mean, Bill, you lead a horse to water, right? Get the cameras. You're gonna feel so much better. It's so nice when you're on vacation to check on your property, just to make sure everything's good, or your pets.
Right, and so I just went back into the footage. This is Guy at the top of the show doing his thing because it recorded all of that action on that nice loop. Didn't cost more money right over here, which was great. But then when you get those footage, you get that memories. Here's you and Jenny earlier, that nice wide field of view, pinch and zoom, that quality is there. Why? Because it's 2K resolution. And Guy, you mentioned the setup. I do want to show everyone that real quick because that is, people are like, oh, it's too complicated. You go to the little plus sign right over here. You see the library of what Eufy offers. I mean, there's doorbells, there's floodlights, there's everything over here, but battery powered, which is great, easy and efficient. You come down here, you pick where you want to place it. We're going to go into the studio, and pretty much if you can take a selfie, you can literally just come right over here. I scan that QR code, and before you know it, it's going to start that setup process. Boom, you put it on the Wi-Fi and you're done. You have a security system in the front yard for summertime and vacation time. And that's why we have these now. Get it home for your summer travel season. So you're ready to go and leave the house. And more importantly, when you leave the house, you're not leaving everything unprotected because you have eyes on everything. And when I mean eyes on, you're gonna be able to see the detail because it's a 2K system. Normally we stop at high definition. We've doubled that. So really what's great about it, it has the lights, it has the solar panel, and it even